Well, hello there. It has been a while since you guys heard my voice. It really has. I'm just gonna get straight on with it. Today we're gonna be making a custom of Ritsu from A3 out of a Rainbow High doll. So yeah, I don't know what compelled me to do this, but I wanted to do it anyway. So this is gonna be in two parts because I can't record the next part until I've posted this part because I literally have no storage space, so yeah. I'm using a Sunny doll just because she was blonde and she had a darker skin tone, which is more fitting for Citron, but I washed her hair first because the hair is like really grim and gelled because she was like secondhand, so I was just washing her hair. If I were to do another Citron custom, I would probably choose the doll Mina Fleur because she's closer to Citron's intended ethnicity than Sunny is. But yeah, I just used Sunny because I wasn't familiar with Mina Fleur's doll at the time, so yeah. So what you can see me here doing is washing the hair, making sure it's not disgusting, and yeah, just washing it. And this is in preparation so that I can dye it and change the hair colour. I just did this so that it would be more like what Ritsu's actual hair colour is. I had to put a lot of planning into this, you know, I spent a while just sketching things, making sure they all work, and I also had to take Citron's outfit for Ritsu and literally piece it apart and pull it apart so that I could send it off to someone to commission the outfit for, which I think ended up turning out really good. You'll see it at the end of the video how the outfit looks. But yeah, I am washing it a lot. Why am I washing it so much? I can't remember why I washed it so much. Probably just to get all like the secondhand stuff off, but yeah. So I just got some of that out because it was literally just me brushing the hair and I don't think you really need to see that. But yeah, so this is where I did a patch test for purple shampoo. And so I just wanted to see how well it would neutralise the bright yellow tones in the hair and just desaturate it to be more like the hair colour that Ritsu has. Because compared to Citron's hair colour, Ritsu's hair colour is a little bit more green. And look, you can just see here, it did lighten it. It's a bit hard to see when it's wet. But yeah, I just let her dry and the patch test dry just so, you know, I could figure it out, and I just kept the bangs laid flat. But yeah, this was where I was washing it again. I had to wash the hair a lot, like a lot. And this is where it starts to get interesting because this is where I put the purple shampoo on, and it was very difficult because the minute you put that purple shampoo on, you have got to rush like your life depends on it just so that it can be even. And I struggled a lot with this because for whatever reason the purple shampoo just wasn't moving. And look, you can see instantly the hair has already changed colour, like it's so fast. And you really have to be quick with this process because it does end up uneven. And because it ended up uneven, I had to do it yet again. So now that I wash out all of the purple shampoo, literally I had to make sure I got everything out, otherwise it would be uneven. And I did lose her part line. I wasn't aware that hair partings on dolls were a thing until this, and I did lose her hair part line, which is fine. You can't really tell anyway when her hair's up. But yeah, you can see, look at how much nicer and less like in your face yellow that is. So this part was fun. To get the eyeballs out of this doll, they were perfect for what I wanted for Ritsu. They are blue and they have a bit of pink in it, just like Ritsu's eyes do. And I had to hold her head under the water, under boiling water, for about 20 minutes. And I struggled so much with this. And it was literally the worst experience ever. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. And as you can see, I pulled the doll's head off because I needed to get the eyeballs out. And the sink looks really grim. As you can see, it's just stained from like the purple shampoo and conditioner. And yeah, so I spent way too long trying to pop the eyes out. Like, I'm not even joking, it took so fucking long. I used so many pencils, I used scissors, I cut the back of the head open. I just struggled so much with it, and like no matter what I did, the eyeballs just would not come out, and I was getting so frustrated with it. But I'd already committed. And then I snapped my pencil, like they just wouldn't come out. And the mistake I made with this is I didn't use boiling kettle water, I used boiling tap water. And kettle water that has been boiled is a lot hotter than tap water, so now I know when I get the chance to put the eyes back in. I still haven't. You know, I was just using tweezers and everything, and I've sped this up so much. It took me like an hour, and then when I did it with kettle water, it took like 10 seconds. The eyes look so creepy when you're popping them out as well. Like, why do they look like that? You can now see, like, I'm doing surgery on the head. I'm cutting it open just so that I can get the eyes out, and I ended up not needing to do that anyway because look, I just used the scissors and the eye came right out. And I was so mad because I'd already cut the back of the head open, and it was really annoying. The other eye, it did put up a bit of a fight, but you know, it came out in the end. And yeah, I was so mad. Like, all the hair came out of it and everything because I cut the back open, but you know what, it's fine. This is the fun part because this is where I started making concoctions out of conditioner and Rit dye, and I needed to make the pink for the hair strands. And yeah, I had to use tinfoil. I was being so professional with it, and it just wasn't cooperating very well. But the hair did dye. I wasn't sure because normally you have to boil the Rit dye so that it would dye the streaks in, but I didn't really want to do that, so I wrapped up all of the pink stuff in foil and I rinsed it out just to make sure it stuck, and as you can see, it did stick. And yeah, look, you can see how nice it dried as well. Like, it's such a pretty colour. Definitely looks better in light. You can't really see it when it's dark, but I had to do this over and over and over again. It took me like, I can't even remember how long. It took me like 40 minutes just to dye like all the streaks in. The front bits are going to be where the plaits are, so on the actual Ritsu you can see like the plaits, and it's got the pink to blonde fade. I really think Ritsu's hair colours are so cute. I really love them so much, and I just really hated doing this process. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with this and some music, and then I'll come back in a minute. So this is where we was at, all the hair and just everywhere. And I even dyed a little streak in her bangs just because I thought it would look cute. But trying not to dye the blonde bits pink was such a challenge. Like, you can see I'm just putting the pink bits like literally anywhere else. The pink definitely stuck better in some places, better than others, but as you can see, there wasn't much really came out. There did end up being like a big chunk of pink, and I wasn't intending for that to happen, but I guess that's just how it happens. And I brushed out the hair and stuff, and when it dries, it just looks so good. Like, you can see in a second. See, look how well all that pink took in. You can't really see it. I'll take a picture in a bit, and I'll just like shove it in here. But look, the pink is so pretty, and I was just trying to do a plait, and you know, it wasn't working, and I was just trying to do it up like right there and then I was thinking, well, I'm gonna have to start painting the face at some point, so I don't know why I'm trying to fix the hair now because it will just get messed up. So I ended up just sticking it in like a regular plait anyway, just so that it would give me more time and space to do the face. I did not intend for that to rhyme, but we're going with it anyway. I suppose the only downside, as you can see, is like the head underneath the hair is still bright yellow, so you know, you can still see it, but it's fine. You probably won't see it that much anyway in the final result, but yeah. And I just cut off bits of hair because I couldn't be asked to tie them up, and then I was drinking fizzy drink, and yeah, great. So this bit had me scared shitless. I was wiping off all of the makeup ready for the face paint, and it genuinely does look terrifying, I can't lie. I was just trying to get the makeup off, but I didn't realise how scary they would look with nude faces. But you know what, it's fine. And if you do remove any makeup with acetone on a doll, you do need to run it under a tap, otherwise, you know, it will waste away. And I was having trouble with the lips, just trying to get that paint out, but in the end it did work, it did come out. It just took a lot of work. So yeah, this is what she looks like without makeup. All of her bangs are messed up, which kind of stinks, but the next step was to just spray her face with Mr. Super Clear, and it was very rainy on this day and my windows do look kind of grim, but it's fine. The main point of that was just so it would give me and my pencil some grit to stick to, and I was trying everything to keep the hair out of the way, like I'm not even joking. She even had a tiara on, but I was just drawing up the face, and I know it's a bit hard to see, which is kind of annoying. I would slow it down, but you know, it got kind of laggy when I did, so I was just painting on details from the sketch that I made on Procreate. It's not like set in stone, but you know, it's better than nothing. And look how cute that is. Yes! As of this point, I haven't done the face, I won't lie. I need the storage from this video, so that's why I'm posting it now. So part 2 probably won't be up for a while. I am trying to make time to do it, but it's just really difficult at the minute. But yeah, I also bought these shoes for her. They look a lot like Ritsu shoes. I know that Ritsu has like asymmetrical shoes, but this was the best I could do, to be honest. So yeah, I was just wiping off all the paint with acetone. And to be fair, I probably could have painted over it, but that's just too simple, really, isn't it? And I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I was painting them white and stuff, just giving them a base layer to stick to, and painting my fingers white as well at the same time, apparently. Yeah, fun times. What riveting sort of stuff. And now we're somewhere else doing something. Oh, I'm getting my pencils out, right, okay. Yeah, so this is where I started the face. I started the tiniest amount, and I really am interested in showing you my pencils for some reason. I mostly just wanted to mark out the white bits, just so I would have direction for where to go later on, but I also sealed the pencil in, like the grey pencil, with more Mr. Super Clear, just so that I wouldn't smudge it or ruin it or whatever. And yeah, as you can see, I am not doing the face anymore. Wow, I am back to painting the shoes. I really can't make up my mind. That's so fun. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not the best with acrylic, like you can see it's all lumpy and paintbrushy and stuff, and I was sticking the purple bits to the side of her shoes, and I made it out of blue tack, and they did fall off, so I'm gonna have to redo them at some point as well, but what can you do? I'm not smart. I try and do the most simple thing and it always backfired, so it's fine. It's fine. Whenever anything goes wrong, I just say it's fine. Yeah, I started this back in January and it's now March, so it's been about 5 months since I last worked on this, and I just wanted to focus on uni, and yeah, the uni year's over now. So at the moment, this is Ritsu's outfit. I commissioned it from someone on Reddit. They deleted their account, so I'm still in search of them. They were called Cottage Co, I think. I'm still looking for them because obviously I want to credit them properly. Look how freaking cute this is. They got all of the details so good. Like even the little chain and stuff. Hold on, let me just put this down. I want to be able to show you properly. So this detaches in its own, like, it's like a bra thing, and then you have the actual bodycon dress, and this is its own separate part. And look, they even got like the buckles and just like the dangly chains and stuff. I just can't, it's so good. And here are the shoes at the minute. They are looking a bit rough, so I do have to repaint them. And they even got like all of this stuff as well, like the floaty stuff. And yeah, I just love this so much. And my favourite thing is that the fluff in the hood is like actual fluff. I can't believe they even managed to put that in there. And look, even at the back they hand painted all of the details on. I could have asked them to sew it on, but it would have made the price go up a bit more. But yeah, look at all this detail. I might try myself to find some more of this pink stuff and sew it in the inside maybe. I've still got to make the wings for Ritsu, and I think that's it. I can't remember if she wears anything else. Oh, I need to make her earrings as well. But yeah, overall I'm just so happy with how this is turning out so far. Yeah, please excuse my room being a mess. The one thing I am going to change that you will probably see in part 2, I don't know if I'll film that bit, but these do not have neck articulation. For whatever reason, some of the Rainbow High dolls did not have a neck that you can move. Like, I don't have an example up here right now, but some of them have a stiff neck, right? This ball joint doesn't move. But then this is my other Sunny, and she's a more recent one, so her head actually turns from side to side. I don't know if this one has it. Yeah, this one, she does not have neck articulation. You can see she just doesn't move, whereas this one does. So I'm going to swap this one's body with that one and put this one's head on that one and that one's head on this one. So yeah, this is what Ritsu looks like at the minute. She is still in need of work and her bangs need to be laid flat and stuff. But oh wow, I forgot how soft her hair was. She's looking a little rough right now. But when the face is done, that'll be it. So I'm hoping to be able to finish her within the next month and a half or so, because I know it's going to take a lot of layers. And I've also never done this before, so you might be invested in this and she looks like shit, so you know, that's something to look forward to, I guess. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part 1, and I hope you'll enjoy part 2 whenever it comes out. I really can't promise anything, but yeah, I've always wanted to make a custom doll, and I figured Ritsu might just be the easiest, just because she's one of the very few A3 characters that are women. So now I know like more about Rainbow High and like body swapping and stuff like that. But yeah, overall we're halfway there. We've got another half to go and then she'll be done. So I hope we're all excited, because I am excited. Okay, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Yeah.